When I think of Mother's Day, I think of a day of white shoulder perfume and Clinique. A day of hugs, new gifts, long distance telephone calls, and Hallmark cards. I think back to the first Mother's Day without my mother. For 44 years I had one. I had one of the best. But now she's gone. She's buried under an old oak tree in an Oklahoma cemetery. Even though she's gone, her presence is very near, especially today. It seems strange that she isn't here. I guess that's because she was never gone. She was always close by, always available, always present. Her words were nothing novel. Her achievements, though very admirable, were always extraordinary. See, she was a writer, an author, an instructor, but most of all, a mother. It seems strange that she is not here, but her presence is. Like a warm fireplace in a large house, Mom and Dad both were a source of comfort. Like a sturdy porch swing or a big branched elm in the backyard, Mom and Dad could always be found and leaned upon, see. When I think back during the turbulent years of my adolescence, Mom and Dad were one part of my life that was predictable. Girlfriends came and girlfriends went, but Mom and Dad were there. Football season turned into baseball season and turned back into football season again, and Mom and Dad were always there. Summer vacations, homecoming dates, algebra, first car, driveway basketball, they all had one thing in common: Mom and Dad's presence. And because they were there, life went smoothly. The car always ran, the bills got paid, and the lawn stayed mowed. Because they were there, the laughter was always fresh and the future was secure. Because they were there, my growing up was what Yahuwah, God, intended growing up to be. A storybook scamper through the magic and mystery of the world. Because they were there, we kids never worried about things like income tax, saving accounts, monthly bills, or mortgages. Those were the things on Mom and Dad's desk. Now, we have lots of family pictures without my dad. Not because he wasn't there, but because he was always behind the camera. See, Mom and Dad made the decisions. They broke up the fights. They chuckled at Archie Bunker, read the newspaper every evening, washed the clothes, and always fixed breakfast. They didn't do anything unusual. They only did what Mom and Dads are supposed to do: be there. They taught me how to shave, how to pray. They helped me memorize Bible verses for Sunday school and taught me that wrong should be punished and that rightness had its own reward. They modeled the importance of getting up early and staying out of debt. Their lives expressed the elusive balance between ambition and self-acceptance. They both come to mind often when I smell white shoulder perfume or Old Spice aftershave. That makes me think of the both of them, see? When I see a bass boat, I see my dad's face. And occasionally, not too often, but occasionally, when I hear a good joke, The kind Jackie Gleason or Bill Cosby would tell. I hear Mom and Dad laugh. They both had copyright laughs that always came with wide grins and arched eyebrows. Mom and Dad never said a word to me about sex, nor told me their life story. But I knew that if I ever wanted to know, they would tell me. All I had to do was ask. And I knew if I ever needed them, they'd be there, see? Like a warm fireplace. Maybe that's why on Mother's and Father's Day it feels a bit chilly. The fire has gone out. The winds of age swallowed the last splendid flame, leaving only golden embers. But there is a strange thing about those embers. Stir them up a bit and a flame will dance. It will dance only briefly, but it will dance. And it will knock just enough chill out of the air to remind me that they are still, in a very special way, very present. Very present. The next part of this is for someone, and you know who you are. Fix it. Mother Margaret sat alone. Her hands freckled with age rested in her lap. She had on her finest dress. Her nursing home spoke of springtime, daisies in a vase, a poinsettia tree blossoming outside her window. Sundays are special, you know, especially this Sunday, she would say. It's Mother's Day. Now, Mother Margaret's nursing home wall spoke of family, an enlargement of grandson Jason hugging Bullet the dog, a framed portrait of her son Bobby, the dentist, and his family in Oklahoma, a photo of Mother Margaret and her late husband cutting their 40th anniversary cake. It would have been 50 years next May. Mother Margaret sat alone. They came my last Mother's Day, she said brightly, as if defending her family. A telegram and a birthday card were taped to the dresser mirror. A church group sang hymns down the hall. She had done her best to make the small room look homey. But a person can only do so much, you know. 1,000 miles away, a family played. Now, Mother Margaret is not sick or ugly. She is not useless or decrepit. She is simply old. She is not senile, though at times she confesses the naivety of senility. She does not suffer from cancer or arthritis. Mother Margaret has not had a stroke. No, her disease is much more severe. Mother Margaret suffers from rejection. Our society has little room for the aged. People like Mother Margaret comes in scores. No one intentionally forgets them. Maybe that's why it's so painful. If there was a reason, a fight, a mistake, a dispute, but usually it's unintentional. Unintentional rejection. It will kill Mother Margaret. She'll die of loneliness. It doesn't matter how nice the convalescent home is. Nurses and old folk don't replace a grandbaby's smile or a son or daughter's kiss. Listen, if I may be so bold as to say to you, spend all your love on your parents and grandparents now. Forget not the hands, though spotted, the hair though thinning, the eyes though dim, for they are a part of you, and when they are gone, a part of you is gone. They came my last Mother's Day, Mother Margaret said with a sigh. Deuteronomy 5:16. Honor your father and your mother as the Lord your God, Yahuwah, has commanded you, that your days may be long, and that it may be well with you in the land in which the Lord Yahuwah, your God, has given you. Ephesians 6:2. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. May Yahuwah God bless you all in the name of Yahusha.